It finally happened. All those nostalgia memes, they finally got to me. I just had to do it. I had to download Mario Kart for my phone. But instead of being flooded with memories of Mario Circuit, Luigi Circuit, Moo Moo Hills, or some sort of Coconut Mall type of things, no. Instead I got stuck in this loading screen just going It was like this for weeks, just being stuck at 12%, listening to the same music for minutes. And finally, I had enough. No, I didn't try to fix the problem. No, I just bought a DS instead. Why would I uninstall the game and then reinstall it and try and see if that worked? No. Hell no. I'm gonna buy a DS. And here it is in all of its glory. Blue, small, like really small. I swear, these things were bigger when I was a kid. And of course, I did the reasonable thing. I bought a 250 games in one cartridge, plus a few that weren't installed already. You see the one in the middle, the gold one? That's Rhythm Heaven. The 250 games in one cartridge has it, but it's in English. And why does it matter if it's in Japanese? Well, just listen to this.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, hey, hey.
Yeah, I had to import this game all the way from Japan just because the Japanese singers are more expressive and actually care about their job. Yeah, but to be fair to my phone, eventually Mario Kart did start working, but I have no idea what I had to do, and just for no reason, it just starts working one day. I'd like to think that Base Shaman did something to my phone that made it start working, because at one point, I got a notification that you started streaming. And would you look at that, Mario Kart starts working. So now that I have a DS and a phone, and they both can play a different version of Mario Kart, let's see which one's actually better to play Mario Kart on. Alright, let's compare some stats. Starting off with my phone, I have a OnePlus 6T with 256GB of storage, 10GB of RAM, and a Qualcomm Snapdragon 845. 16 megapixel front camera and 20 megapixel dual back camera. Operating system is Android Oxygen OS. And I have no idea what I just said. Alright, let's see what this DS has under its hood. 9 hours of battery life. Probably. I don't know. This device is 10 years old. Probably 16GB of RAM. I don't know. This thing is 10 years old. 256 by 192 pixels of screen resolution, and the camera's resolution is 640 by 480 pixels. And it's about the same size as my phone, and about the same weight. But I can't actually show you a size comparison because I only have one camera, and the camera is my phone. Listen guys, I have to be financially responsible. I can't afford another camera. So instead I bought a DS Lite Pink. You know, because it goes well with the little pink eye. Also, just in case I make a friend, I guess we can play Mario and eat some dino nuggies. But an important factor I forgot to mention is age. The DSi is old, but I find beauty in age, and this beauty did not age very well. It has a small deep scratch, and the shoulder buttons are all messed up. Can't even drift in Mario Kart anymore, which makes sense for a 12-year-old console. At the time I was 12, my shoulders were ruined for life, and now they make this noise. The OnePlus 6T is technically 3 years old, but mine came out of the box about a year ago, and I've tried to do my best to prevent it from sharing the same fate as my old Lumia. Poor thing, should have known better to have horrible app support. Age before beauty, but there is nothing more beautiful than the DSi. There's one thing more beautiful than the DSi. Look at that subtle off-blue coloring, the tasteful dual screens. Oh my god, it even has a headphone jack. Even though the screen of the DS is a mere fraction of the 6T, the DS makes up for this by allowing me to see the full map or just a portion of the map on the bottom screen, which is great because sometimes the voices are trying to warn me that a small Italian man is trying to take away all my glory. Screen quality is alright, because I'm used to watching copious amounts of Japanese cartoons for adults, so the pixels really don't bother me. Feels like I'm boozing and cruising, especially when I first started playing. I swear my drunk senile grandpa can drive better than me sober and with my fingers. I tried switching to motion controls, since I played so much Mario Kart on the Wii, but that was even worse. Felt like I was drunk, bleeding out, and being circumcised. The DS has 16 new maps for the time, and 16 old maps. Meanwhile, the Turbo Edition has like 4 maps, I guess, maybe 2 or 3 new ones, but these are old maps. But they're not really new, because you see, these are from older versions, I think. But they're slightly altered, so they don't really count as new, so you know, you see my problem here? Mario Kart for the DS is really good, but it really isn't worth bringing around with me every time I want to LARP as a fat Italian man, and it's too valuable to put in danger. Nintendo isn't making any more of these, and I'm tired of constantly being chased by women who claim to be interested in me, but really just want to have a nostalgia trip. I guess the phone version wins. Plus, I can do pipe opening videos.
Hey guys, SV here. I just stole my mom's credit card, so let's lay down some pipe.